Welcome back to House of Cards. Happy opening day. I cannot believe it. We're going to have a solid, sort of normal-ish baseball season this year. I'm so happy. I don't know if you know, but I'm a huge baseball fan, always have been. I am unfortunately a Seattle Mariners fan. I don't want to say unfortunately because, fandom runs deep. There isn't any problem with what team you love, but unfortunately my team hasn't made it to the playoffs in I think 20 years now we're up to. I might need to fact check that number, but I know we are the longest playoff drought in modern sports. I guess I meant all major sports. That's what I meant to say. Well, I guess also modern, right? Because it's been 20 years, which, again, it's a long time, but, we're only talking about the 2000s, basically. But I understand the frustration. Cleveland, Browns fans went through it. Plenty of other teams have gone through, long droughts of playoffs. But you know what? I feel like we're turning that corner, and I know they say that every year, so I'm not immune to the hype machine of what professional sports is, of always keeping fans engaged and hoping for the best. But you know what? We got some great young talent. We got some awesome players like Julio Rodriguez and Jared Kelenic and many others that I think are going to, come out and become major factors in the team and in baseball. So it's exciting times for Seattle Mariners fans. It's exciting times for anyone that loves baseball because the season's about to kick off. I think everyone is ready for a real baseball season, and I am ready as well. So today we're going to be doing an awesome baseball-related rip. We're going to go through 14 packs of this 2019 Topps Series 1, and then I'm also going to bring in a nice Topps 2021 Series 1 to rip as well. But here's the fun part for you guys. To celebrate my 100 subscribers that we just broke, I'm going to be also giving away one of these boxes. At the end of the video, I'm going to drop a question for you, and the person who answers it first in the comments will win this box, and I will ship it on out to you immediately after the comments are posted. So there you have it. If you haven't yet, subscribe, do all the things, like, whatever else you do, and we're gonna go ahead and just get right into this and enjoy this awesome opening day of baseball. I hope you guys are chilling at home, watching the game, hanging out with the fam, or kicking it with the boys or the girls, or whatever you do. Drink beer, drink wine, eat chicken wings. I don't know, whatever it is you guys do to celebrate opening day. Enjoy it, have fun, and let's get into this. All right, I'm gonna start with the packs. So we're just gonna kind of put these in a pile. We'll go through one at a time. Let's talk a little bit about Topps Series 1 2019. It's not the it's not the most desirable set, I would say, because there isn't a really strong rookie class in this series. There is Kyle Tucker. I guess if you collect him, he's got a little bit of value. There's no shame in that. You do have the Gold Cup cards for the major stars from 2018, like Tatis and Acuna and Soto and Gleyber Torres. But again, those Gold Cup cards, they're cool. They're collectible, but they're not they're not going to fetch a large sale for them. So it's one of those things. But with Topps, you always have the ability to get the really cool kind of short printed variation cards, which are cool, and some of those carry a lot of value if you pull a big name variation. And there's those, and of course you got your usual stuff, your different parallel cards, your golds and your rainbows and all that kind of stuff too. So again, while you may not have the highly desired rookies in this set, you definitely have a chance to pull some cool cards. So let's go and get into it. And again, today's about celebrating the opening day, so this is not about Mr. How much value can we extract out of this set to sell on eBay? Right? This is just a fun rip that I wanted to do with you guys to celebrate opening day. So here we go. We are off to the races. So you'll notice this design is, very familiar because obviously the Tatis rookie comes in this design as well. So we're gonna do two piles here, rookie cards, and then your kind of base here. So Nikamad, Lar. Again, if I don't catch the short print cards at first glance, I'll definitely go back and check later, because sometimes it's hard to tell. Justice Sheffield, that's a Mariner now. He's definitely one of in our rotation, starting rotation. He's looking real solid. Of course, you got that. I'm gonna put different parallels up here. And a little Mookie Betts there before he got traded to LA, so he's still in his Red Sox jersey, so that's cool. Mookie's a stud. Enjoy watching him play. All right, Price, Moran, Merrifield, Mondesi. All right, nothing crazy in that first pack, but that's okay. I love baseball, man. Just going to the games and the atmosphere and the environment, so fun. Just one of the great times you can have doing a, you know, kind of entertainment activity. And, you know, I go to football too, and I'm a Seahawks fan, so Seahawks obviously are a hell of a time to go watch them. The stadium is rocking, and if you've never been to a Seahawks game, and I know you may not like the Seahawks, but if you have a team you like, it might be worth going to watch them play in Seattle at some point. Do the you know, traveling fan stuff, and you'll be pleasantly surprised by how fun it is. All right, so I think we got our first gold here. This is numbered, as you can see there, 628 out of 2019. So of course the golds are always numbered to the year. So Jonathan Villar, nothing crazy, but you know, a nice parallel there. So we'll stick that over there. A little Cactus lead, Paul Goldschmidt. Cactus League Legends. Got another Stars of the Game, Francisco Lindor. A giant print line across the top of it. Just, oh man, that's not sometimes with the paper, man. You get these weird, you know, printing flaws on them. But I guess you could say that for any chrome too. Oh, Robbie had a good run in Seattle before his world came crashing down. All right, so here's our first Topps Gold Cup here. So that means, you know, this is basically a second-year card, but, you know, pretty cool. We'll put that in the... No, actually, yeah, we'll put that. That's fine. Chad Green and Lorenzo Kane. All right, cool. Moving on. Yeah, I mean, I'm a believer in the Mariners, and I guess that's not for any reason other than, you know, I have been my whole life, basically, and... you know, it harkens back to King Griffey Jr. And I know a lot of collectors collect King Griffey Jr. just because, you know, he's a GOAT. But, man, actually being able to be a fan of the Mariners during his time, probably one of the coolest. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, being a Michael Jordan, you know, a Chicago fan during Michael Jordan's era. You know, it's kind of this, you got to kind of witness greatness on a pretty regular basis. So, I mean, I'll never forget that. And it was like in the prime of my sort of like youth too, you know, when he was, you know, in the early 90s, you know, I was in my like, you know, 12, 13, 14 years old sort of ballpark, right? So it was like, that was like the time, really, you know. I mean, you as a kid that age are at your prime sort of you know, fandom age too, so it's a nice sort of combination. So this is a 150-year card. I guess it's just, I don't know, is this considered a parallel, or sorry, not like 100% familiar with all the parallels, but here's our first rainbow foil. So Eric Hosmer. So that's a nice looking card. Another one of our stars of the game, Corey Kluber. Yeah, these packs are a fun rip. I actually got these on Fanatics. They like sent out like a discount, and then they and these were on sale. So I mean, I got them for a really good price. So I was just like, well, what the heck, man? I'll just buy a chunk of them and rip them. You know, they don't have a huge like resale value or anything. So sometimes it's nice just to have stuff to rip. You know, I got my pile of stuff over there that's like, you know, has really high resale value, and I'll probably never rip it because, of course, as most of us know, you'll never get the value out of, you know, ripping boxes unless you get super lucky and you get a big hit or something. But most of the time, you are losing. All right, so here's Kyle Tucker. So he's pretty much the only sort of, I guess you call it, chase rookie card in here. So that's cool. At least we got one. All right. Still don't any stadium cards. I mean, I get it. Stadiums are obviously a very important part of the game, but I don't know. It just kind of seems silly to have a card for them. All right, Charlie Blackman. Gosh, another one of those weird print lines. I don't know if you guys can see that on the top there, kind of going like right through his head. Yeah, that's kind of hard to see on the camera, but trust me, it's there. We'll put that there. All right, here's a little Mike Trout home run challenge thing. Definitely not in play anymore. So another one. Lorenzo Kane. Oh, good old Mike Zunino when he played on the Mariners. He was a great catcher. I mean, he had crazy power. That guy would just hit that ball. I think he hit it out of the stadium. I think it was him. He's so strong, just a monster. But he moved on. But I still have respect for the guy. He was he's a good player. Couldn't really bat for average, but you know, it is what it is. So this is interesting, right? Because this is a rookie card and a gold cup, which I always thought the gold cups were for second year, but I don't know. Baseball cards have the most sort of like intricate sort of like things you got to know about them, just because there's so many things that go on there. Francisco Lindor, Cactus League Legends. All right, another one of our, looks like we get one of these in every pack. So a no Syndergaard, so yeah, cool. Oh, interesting. Topps Now card. Huh, interesting. I mean, Mike Trout's Mike Trout, right? You never be mad about a Mike Trout card. Future Stars. Ronald Guzman. All right, moving along, we're gonna move the kind of base pile to the side just so we don't make it a mile high and it all comes crashing down. Yeah, I mean, who do you guys think are gonna win the whole thing this year? I mean, I know a lot of people kind of got their money on the Dodgers again. They are pretty stacked. I mean, you got a hell of a team. You can't deny it. That's a cool picture. Look at that. Wow, he got up. I'm gonna have to check the card. So if you guys don't know, to know if it's a short print, there's like a serial number down here, and the short prints will have a different serial number. It is so dang small, like it's crazy tiny. But anyways, you look kind of like at the last 3 digits of that number, and then if it's different than the rest of the cards, then you know you have one of the variations. But just for the sake of my eyes right now are not gonna see that very well. I'm not going to attempt to read it, just because I can already feel my eyeballs hurting trying to see it. It's a nice Matt Olson foil there. It's a good looking card. Yeah. All right, that goes there. All right, Steven Strasburg. National League names. Sean, J.P. Crawford, Aaron Nola, Justin Bohr, and Blake Trinan. All right. Yeah, I'm interested to also see like if any of those, you know, the big sort of prospects are going to get called up this year. I know for sure the Mariners have, I mean, we have a real deep pipeline right now. But, I mean, everyone is kind of itching to see Kelnick or Julio Rodriguez brought up. Their cards are selling for just ungodly amounts of money, and I'm just like blown away every day by how much these prospect cards go for. It's wild. I mean, like a numbered Kelnick, like paper Bowman first card, you know, even numbered to like say $2.99. It's graded like a 10. It's going for like $400. I'm like, good God. I don't know. It's just such a risk, right? You know, with these guys, because it's just gambling. You know, you just don't know how their careers are going to turn out. I mean, there's a laundry list of players that were a top prospect and just never amounted to nothing. And you can say that for any sport, right? It's not a baseball thing, but yeah, it's interesting. I hope it works out for us. I mean, we had Kyle Lewis, right? I mean, Kyle Lewis technically, you know, he's kind of a older rookie because, you know, I guess his rookie season was technically 2020, but he did play in a few games in 2019. But yeah, it's you know, but he's already in his like mid-20s, you know, and he's quote unquote last year's rookie of the year, so he definitely is an older statesman rookie. Yeah, there you go. There's a real Seattle legend for you. It's another guy I was able to watch in person, which is pretty epic, to be honest with you. Watching him pitch was just so much fun. All right, got a rookie here, stars of the game. That's cool. Again, that weird print line, man. I don't know what's going on with every single card. How's that? Alright, Seager. Alright, got a lot of the same guys over and over. Got one gold so far. Hopefully we'll get another gold. Maybe we'll get something of significant, I don't want to say value, that's not the right word, but something that's kind of more sought after, let's say. Some rookies. Got a lot of rookies though. Joey Votto. There's that card again, so probably not the short print, which I thought it might be just because it's a wacky picture. There we go. This is a nice one. So this is the Juan Soto cup, so you guys can see that. Just a basic, you know. But, you know, if Soto ends up becoming what we all think he's going to become, that can definitely become valuable at some point. Because, you know, second-year card, base tops. It's another foil that's got a real beat-up corner. Sucks. Jose Barrios. All smiles. Cards are funny. Donaldson, Hill, Nola, or Trinan again. Okay. All right, we got about this 5 packs left. What's nice about some of these cards too, these are great on ComC. You know, if you guys ever have like kind of lower end cards that, you know, might be worth a couple bucks or whatever, just go chuck them over to ComC, and trust me, there's a lot of collectors out there that look for random. That's where I sell like my most random cards that I just have no, you know, clue of like, does anyone even want this card? You know, I'll sell my offensive lineman, you know, football cards and stuff on ComC, and people, you know, people just buy kind of a little bit of everything on there. It's a great marketplace for those kind of, you know, I guess you call like hype cards. That one looks like it might be a short print, but who knows? I'll have to check. Jose Abreu. Miguel Cabrera. Again, that weird print line. JD Martinez home run challenge. Jacob DeGrom. Alright, some more. Future Stars. Matt Olson. Let me see, so you know. Yeah, I like tops. It's always a nice cheap rip, you know. It's not, you're not going to spend $2,000 a box like you would on Prism Basketball or something. You get a nice hobby box of tops for a couple $100 still, which is refreshing in this day and age. But who knows how long that'll last. I feel like all of a sudden everyone became a baseball collector recently. I was like, huh. I think it just is people are looking for opportunity out there, right? They're not you know, everyone's looking for a good way to get good value. So there's a nice Glaber. Is this the 84? I think yeah, 84. 84 throwback. All right, George Springer. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably take, you know, the top cards from here and go chuck them on ComC. Price them out, you know, $1 or $2, whatever, you know, whatever the value is, and then yeah, so let them roll. That'll be a, you know, it's just an easy way to kind kind of liquidate your cards that you don't really have much plan to do with. You know, I mean, they gotta have some value. You can't just put like any common card on there and expect there to be like market for it. You know, it's probably not gonna happen, right? But you know, if it's a decent card, or you know, at least a solid player that might have a fan base, you know, it's worth trying. It's a cool card. Springer, Eddie Rosario, Joey Votto, and some more vets. All right, 2 packs left, and we are done with this part, and then we'll jump into the 2021 Series 1, which will be fun. I've only ripped a hanger box of that so far this year, so I'll have to be getting to know the set as we do it, so that'll be fun. So again, like I said earlier, I'm gonna go back through this and just double check for any Todd Frazier, for any short print alternate cards, but usually it's kind of obvious, like they're doing something kind of goofy, like they're just like hanging out, you know. It's not like they're usually not like playing shots, you know. They're not like them, you know, in the field like that, you know. They're usually like them, you know, stretching or in the dugout or whatever, you know. It's usually just silly stuff like that, so you could tell like right away if it's a short print, but sometimes it's hard. I actually got a Mookie Betts one last year in the 2020, and I honestly had no clue, and then next thing you know, it was selling pretty quick on eBay because it was one of the short prints. All right. Blake Treinen, got like a lot of his cards in this box. There's a throwback card, Brooks Robinson. Iconic cards. Freddie Freeman. Snell. I didn't get any Tatis or Acuna gold cups, but that's okay. All right, there we go, guys. So that was our 2019 Top Series 1 break. So here's our stack of rookies, which is decent. So we'll get these all sleeved up later. These are our kind of inserts, a bunch of the stars of the game and some other ones in here. So we'll go back through this and just see if there's anything worthwhile. So this is interesting. Tops now. It's kind of weird, but that's like, isn't Tops Now just Tops Now? I didn't know it was an insert card. All right, and then here's some of our foils. I threw this Soto in here just because I guess I threw all the gold cups that were of interest. And then our 1 gold we got. So, all right, that was fun. Now let's break this guy, and then at the end I will pose the question, and the first person that comments will win this exact same box. So that'll be fun. Yeah, we play the Mariners. Seattle Mariners play the San Francisco Giants today, so I am stoked for that. I always like those interleague, is that the right word? Whatever. It does is like Topps always puts these weird like stickers in here. I always thought that was interesting. They have all the different Topps brands. You know, Gypsy Queen, regular Topps, and everything else. So. And then they have coupons too, which I guess you could bring that to the store if you're lucky enough to find product. So, anyways. All right, so this is the anniversary patch card. So you get one of these in each blaster box. So it's just one card in here. It's a thick card, and it has that like kind of 70th anniversary kind of embossed sort of stamp on it. All right, so here's our stack. I'll push this off camera. Should be 7 packs total. And then we'll do the anniversary one last. All right. These cards they're pretty good looking. So one complaint I've heard about these cards is that they made the names so darn small this year, and you can kind of see that. I mean, compare, right? Here, 2 Dodgers. Look how easy it is to kind of read the names here versus here. It's like super tiny. So if you got bad eyesight, you're gonna not enjoy this 2021 here. So we're really looking rookie wise, looking for Joe Adell. Is probably the main rookie in this series, but you know, we put all rookies aside because you never know. Good old Mitch Haniger from the Mariners. He was a stud, man. Like he had a hell of a start to not last year but the year before, and then he ruptured. Did you guys hear about this? He got injured and he was out literally for like a year and a half because he ruptured his testicle. This is the worst thing. I mean, I'm like, dude, do anything else to me except for rupturing my testicle, please. That is not cool. Like, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sure you guys all just took a deep breath after hearing that. Okay. So we got Joey Bart here, rookie. This is actually another good rookie in this set, Dylan Carlson. So that's a nice rookie to have in there as well. And then you got another one. And sorry, some of these names are hard to read. Jeez. I have okay eyesight, so if I'm having trouble, I can't imagine somebody that has poor eyesight trying to read it. So you got your 1986, and this is the 52, sorry, I should know that, right? So 86 and your 52 sort of throwback cards, and then we put rookies here, and then actually I'll put all the sort of inserts in one pile. Keep it easy. Yeah, that's just nice product. Solid product. Okay. There's a Tatis, so this would be 3rd year. So nothing crazy there. I'll put him to the side. See, that's a good card when I'm talking about like ComC that you can get a decent, you can get a couple bucks for on ComC. I'm sure someone will enjoy a 3rd-year Tatis card. So I love having ComC for that very reason, because I just feel like it's the perfect place to do that. That's funny. He's putting sanitizer. Vlad. Pretty cool. We're gonna look back on these cards in 20 years from now and just be like, oh my god, you guys remember 2020? How crazy it was? We're like, oh my god, people putting hand sanitizer on each other and on cards and stuff. So there's a Bellinger 52. Tim Anderson, I think one of the least respected cards or players for the hobby. He's a really good player. I'm surprised more people don't collect him. I feel like every sport has that guy or 2 or 3 guys that are just like ballers, and they're just like amazing at what they do, but they just get no love in the hobby. Doesn't make sense sometimes. Here's my guy, Kyle Lewis. So this is Gold Cup card. Gosh, he's a great outfielder. Just a Griffey sort of throwback. I love it. I feel like that's, you gotta kind of have both, right? To be like a true superstar in baseball, you gotta have defense and be able to also, obviously hit and stuff too. So that's a cool little Ripken there through the years. These inserts are cool. They don't really carry much value, but they're interesting. It's cool to see all the history and everything, especially for like new collectors. They probably don't know much about the older stuff, and it's cool to kind of like, I guess you say, like kind of teach them a little bit by doing those like throwback sets. At least they can. It's not like teaching them much, but at least they get to see sort of like some of the older stuff if they're not, if they're not familiar with it. All right, we are almost through this. Haven't gotten any parallels. It's interesting. These team cards are funny. Oh, got a Jorge Soler home run. That's cool. There's a Mike Trout 52. I'm sure someone will like that card. That will be of interest to somebody. It's funny how when players are just so darn good, they're just collectible, you know. There's your Bo Bichette, Future Stars. Put that in the parallels there. Let's see what Mr. Bichette's gonna do this year. He's a lot of people are high on him. Team's good. I think the Blue Jays are always pretty solid, so who knows? He might be one of those breakouts. You know, the Blue Jays, whenever they come to Seattle to play, it is like 70% of the fans are Blue Jays fans. It's crazy. Like, the stadium is just full, you know, because they all drive down from Vancouver. So Vancouver's only like 3 hours from Seattle, so it's a pretty decent, you know, short drive. That's a cool Clemente 86. Again, you know, these cards aren't going to have like any big value, but just a cool looking card. That 86 set is so dope. Remember, if you watched my my Monday mailbag video, I picked this up. This is the real 86 traded set. So that is what these cards look like, which is cool. That's the one. There's Snell. I can't believe the Padres got Snell. That's cool. The Padres are gonna fall. They're gonna be so good. I'm scared of how good they're gonna be. Speaking of good, Shohei is making a hell of a name for him, or like remaking a name for himself after his kind of weird off years. I think this is, I mean, gosh, he just went crazy in spring training. Didn't he bat like 500 or something? Wild. I know they're talking about like deciding if they should just make him a full-time batter, or if they should keep him as a dual pitcher batter. Now, this looks like an insert. I mean, this looks like a short print, right? This is kind of a weird card. So the only way you can tell is by looking at the number. I can't even see it. Well, when I look at this later on the big screen, I'll let you know, but it looks like a short print. I'm gonna put it to the side. So again, it's like, look for those weird sort of poses and stuff. That doesn't look normal. Oh, we got our first sort of parallel. So this is actually Topps Chrome 52 insert they do. So they actually put Chrome versions in as well, but that's not a parallel, it's a base Chrome. Shane Bieber. And a couple more. All right, last pack. Well, not last pack. We got the other one, but let's see what we get. Okay. This guy is flying in. Look at that. He's like totally just like in airborne. That's awesome. An awesome card. This good old Mookie. Oh, that's cool. The old Jeter. That's a cool card. Kershaw. Jordan. So the second year Jordan. Well, a lot of people are high on him. Hopefully they play him this year. All right. There you have it. We got this guy, so let's open this so you guys understand what's in these. So this is what they look like. They're the kind of, the thick, I don't even know what point that is. but they put the little emblem in there, commemorative patch. So Nolan Ryan, that's cool. The OG Houston Astros jersey. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, huh? Right on. Well, there you go. There you have it. So let's come up with a question for the prize we're giving away. I have to think of something. Let's think. Here's the box. All right. I talked about 2 Mariners from back when I was a kid that I watched play in person. First person to type those out in the comments and that shows up first in the comments will win the box. So there's 2 Mariners that I said I got to watch when I was young play, and they were incredible. Who were they? All right. There you go, guys. I hope you guys win, and I will be connecting with the winner after the post is made, and we will get you this box. Thank you so much for joining me on opening day. I hope your team wins, as long as they're not the San Francisco Giants. And I will see you guys on the next video. And if you haven't yet, let me just remind you, hit the subscribe button so you can get the chance to do giveaways. I'm gonna be doing some more of this in the future, so join our small family here. And we broke 100, so we're slowly growing, and hopefully we'll grow a little more as time goes on. But go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, and again, happy opening day of baseball. Get you some Cracker Jacks, get you some popcorn and hot dogs, whatever makes you happy. I will see you guys later. Peace.